All right. Welcome to Sinbin Stream. It's time for NHL doubleheader hockey action once again. We start out with the Carolina Hurricanes at the Montreal Canadiens. Then later we will have the Anaheim Ducks at Vancouver Canucks. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Hope you're ready for hockey. Let's get our audio test in a minute here. That's muted. That's unmuted. All right, should be good. Let's check YouTube first. All right, there we go. Okay, I got to get the chat working again on the tablet. Sorry, I was scrambling a little bit at the last second. All right, let's check. Oh, come on. We're not going to have a 4-minute commercial break, ESPN. Well, let's check the audio real quick. All right, we're good on Twitch as well. Oh, yeah, I was watching Carolina's pregame. I switched to Montreal. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got the starting goalies. I got to get the software up, too. Holy cow, I don't know what was going on. I was so late here. Anderson in net for Carolina. Dobish in net for Montreal. Should be just about set to start. Yeah, I was playing Tecmo Super Bowl earlier. We'll release that video tomorrow. Anderson, 13, 11, and 5. 3-1-2 goals against, 8.74 save percentage. And I missed Dobish numbers. I think we're just about set, and I need to get the software up. Gracie, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Good night. Yeah, we'll have Sabres games next week, but not this week. We'll keep an eye. Yeah, we are underway from Montreal, though. All right, the puck is behind the Carolina net. Shot tipped in the slot into the near boards and behind the, behind the net for, well, let's see, picked up by Carolina. You're rooting for Carolina. All right. Fair is fair. Fair enough. Shot. That was wide off the stick of Martinook. And taken into the near boards. Montreal in their traditional red going right to left. Carolina in white left to right. Behind the net. Oh, yeah, I never brought the mic down and over a little bit from after recording. I guess that's good. All right, Carolina takes it right up the middle. Oh, it's deflected nicely by Gooley into the far board, sent behind the net. And Montreal does not clear it. Chatfield held it in. Aho's pass kept in blue line. That's sent towards the net. And a frozen puck by Dobish. They took the time down. 18:40. That is the first shot on goal. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at the standings. Curious why you are rooting for Carolina and not Montreal. Oh, because of the overall. Yeah. The one seed. I already answered my own question. Ronnie, what's up? How you doing? Thanks, Ronnie. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Gracie. Thanks, Ronnie. Thanks, everybody watching. All right. Dano does not win the draw. The Canes keep it in and send it into the near boards. Behind the net. And into the near. No, wait, you'd want Carolina to lose for that 1 seed. So, yeah, I am not sure. That shot was off the stick of Nikishin, and he saved it. And why does NHL.com have 6 forwards and 3 defensemen on the ice? Oh, we got a penalty on Anderson. Carolina power play. Is that right? Oh, it just happened. Okay. All right, what's the time? I got to make sure that I'm live. I mean, NHL.com will be hot. Yeah, Anderson's already in the penalty box. 18-23. Interference. All right, so Veleno was scratched because he's in. All right, what was the time? 1:37, so 18:23. Yeah, I missed it. All right, Carolina power play now. They take the face-off. Far circle, Montreal gets it to the neutral ice. Over the red line. Evans with the puck. Back into his own zone. And sent up the near boards. And picked up by Nikishin. He drops it back into their own zone. Over the red line, into the O-zone. Pass to the far circle. Another pass gets deflected into the near circle. That may have been on net, too. Far circle, down low. Now back at the blue line. In wide of the net, into the near corner. They get it back to the blue line, held in by Ehlers, we found out the other night. I've been saying it wrong all year. Now it's Jarvis to the far side, far circle. They took their score bug down. Goal on a shot from the far circle. Carolina up 1-0 at 17:24. That's the end of the power play as Carolina converts. It was Jarvis on the power play. I thought he was near boards. Where did Jarvis go? He made the... Was it tipped in? Maybe. I don't know. Jarvis did skate in front of the crease. Maybe he tipped it in. It's hard to see. It went by Dobish. I think blocker side. I mean, he was definitely screened, if not by Jarvis, by his own teammates. And it's 1-0 Carolina. Man, we might have to go to Carolina. I don't know why. Freaking Montreal's score bug is down. I mean, they just got the game, nothing else. So I can't sync the clock. All right, sent up by Montreal. Jarvis from Ehlers and Svechnikov at 2:36. So they did give him a tip in. Breakaway for Carolina towards the net and stuffed by Dobish to the far side. Nearly was 2-0. Tipped off a stick to the neutral ice. Montreal takes it over. Quickly taken right back, and Carolina has it once again. All right, into the near corner. This feed is very dark. Yeah, I'm going to try Carolina after the first whistle or commercial. Frozen puck. Yeah, they have no... I'm going to do it now. 16-19. Yeah, let's... Okay, I already selected this. Well, I'm going to switch to Carolina. I don't know what they're doing on the Montreal feed. Shots are 6-1 in favor of Carolina. All right, we're on the Carolina feed. Oh yeah, this is much brighter. I don't know why. The Canadiens feed was very dark. Sent up the near boards and to the neutral ice. Montreal now sends it up the far boards. Okay, not icing. Evans couldn't get there, though. Chatfield sends it up the near board. 16 to play in the first period. And that is icing on Carolina at 15:58. Gotcha. Bond, thank you. Thanks for being here. Well, I'm rooting for Buffalo first, Montreal second. I mean, Kings first, Buffalo second, Montreal third. I mean, I don't have much faith in the Kings making the playoffs, though. Carolina getting a line change. Montreal sending it in from the neutral zone. It's sent right back out. Dobson to the far side. And sent in. Oh, yeah. Carolina with their ads. Bojangles ad all over the bottom of the screen. Completely covering up the score bug. Towards the net and a frozen puck again by Dobish. 7-1 are the shots now. So, Carolina dominating the early goings here. Montreal needs to wake up a little bit at home here. All right. Near face-off circle. Habs couldn't dig it out. Gooley has to take it behind the net. Pass ahead. And it's into the... Did that go into the box? We got a whistle at 15-18. Yeah, I thought I heard it pronounced Gooley, and then on the pregame I wasn't sure. That's how it was said. It is just Ghoul? I thought I heard Ghoulie. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, Ghoulie. Emphasis. All right. All right, we're back. All right. I was right. If I heard something other than Ghoulie, they either said it wrong or I misheard it. All right, it was dumped in by Montreal, but quickly to the neutral ice for Carolina. Now, Bolduc trying to get it, and he sent it into the far corner. Carolina takes it to the near circle. Oh, a takeaway, but another takeaway. Taylor Hall going the other way for Carolina. Far circle shot. Dobish save. Hall sends it to the blue line. Another shot. I think that one was blocked. And all right, it's in looks like Miller has it for the Canes as they get a line change. Now he heads off and passes to, I think it's Nikishin. They skate it in or dump it into the far corner. It's behind the Montreal net. Now brought out, I think, by Anderson. His penalty led to the only goal so far on a power play. Goal from Ehlers. Pardon me. Yeah, they originally gave it to Jarvis. I'm like, I don't think he tipped that in. So it was Ehlers' goal. They changed it. Dump in, and now Stutzel skates it out for Montreal. Sends it in from the red line. No, he was behind the red line because that's icing on Montreal. Huh. I've seen worse not called icing before. 1-0 Bruins. Thanks to, well, they haven't put the goal up. They don't have the goal scorer. That's right. Brownies yeah, they should beat Toronto, right? Whoops, let's go back. Face off. Carolina towards the net. Another save by Dobish. He hangs on. 13:45. That should be the under 14 media timeout. 1-0 Carolina will do the visualizer. Yep, gonna rest the voice tomorrow. I'm super tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep. Had to get up early. Had a long day. But tomorrow I'm skipping the, what was it, Rangers Leafs game. I'm just no interest in that one. All right, I don't know why they don't have the goal yet. Let's see if we can find it. Nope, they just haven't posted it. All right, let's try the game summary. Okay, Elias Lindholm with his 14th from Geeky and Yoki Haru. That was who got the Sabres goal. I mean, sorry, the Bruins goal. Now they put it up as soon as I found it. No score, Senators, Red Wings. No score, Kraken, Panthers. No score. Well, no score, Blue Jackets, Flyers. Blackhawks already down 1-0. Anders Lee's 16th from Schaefer and Horvat. Avs up on the Penguins. McKinnon's 46. That was the other game I was considering doing, but I did Montreal. Oh, we forgot to do the visualizer, so let me get that going as we get back from break. All right, it was Jarvis in the near circle. At first, it looked like he tipped it in, but I guess they're saying Ehlers. We'll do it again later in a minute. Also want to catch up on the chat. Yeah, that is. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, Minnesota Wild analyst, reporter, not sure what her capacity for covering the Wild was, but yeah, that fire, I think only her husband survived, so that is sad. Feel awful for Wild fans and her family especially. All right, taken and shot by, who was that in the slot? I missed it. I think it was Ehlers, actually, and he headed off for a line change after that shot. Yeah, it's 9-1 now. Carolina on the shots. This looks like the second period for Montreal, not the first. This is how they play in the second period usually. Chatfield dumps it in. It didn't go far, but right outside the crease, and Stahl rips it under the bar, and it's 2-0 Carolina. What is going on, Montreal? Snap out of it. 2-0. Again, Stahl, his 18th. I think Chatfield will. Maybe Chatfield doesn't. Yeah. No. Chatfield's got to get an assist. Dobish, not his fault, thinking the shot was coming glove side, but he got beat as he slid to the glove side. I think it went blocker's side to the far. No, he got beat. He did get beat glove side near post. Never mind. Stahl from. I mean, he was wide open in front of the crease. That's not really the fault of Dobish. I still don't understand your logic, but taken up by 8 Ehlers. That one's wide. Sent in again by Carolina. But Stahl couldn't handle it. Montreal sends it down. This is going to be whistled for icing at 12:18. Okay, Bruins 1-0. Islanders 1-0. Avs and Penguins 1-1. Chinakhov tied it up, his 17th. So the Pens tie it up in Pittsburgh at home. 2-0. Hurricanes. Face off in the near boards. A hit. Sent out by Montreal, but this is going to be far. Okay, well, I was wrong. No icing. I got to stop guessing. I keep saying that, I know. Dump it into the near corner. And let's see. Well, nobody's dug it out yet. Struble, right? Yeah, Struble behind the net for Hudson. They're waiting for the forwards to get changed. Long pass ahead. He missed Texier. And it's played behind the net by Anderson, who has had very little work tonight. 1 shot on goal. 1 save. Taylor Hall loses it. Taken away by Evans. Up ahead to Texier. Texier near circle. To the far corner. Missed, but sent to the slot. Near circle shot. Hudson rebound. Taken to the near boards. Near corner. Picked up and, well, Carolina still has it at neutral ice. Sent by Chatfield, but taken away by Texier. Knocked into the near corner. Trying to dig it out is Hudson. And, all right, sent behind the net for Carolina. Now they keep it in at the blue line. Habs have been out there like a minute and a half, all 5 skaters. They're tired. Puck deflected, Stützle. They can't get it out. Kept in again by Carolina. Sent around to the near boards. Chatfield couldn't keep it in. Montreal heads off for a line change. It's picked up by Slavin for the Panthers. Sorry, that's NFL. For the Carolina Hurricanes. Behind the net into the near corner. And sent down the length of the ice out of the net. Anderson plays it up the far boards. But, well, off of Matheson, it's touched by Dobish, and Matheson's behind his own net. Pass and taken up near boards to the near corner. Anderson looking and pass to Matheson. Still in the corner. Carolina sends it up. Taken to the red line. Drop pass to Aho. Gets away from Nikishin. Habs going the other way, but they lose the puck. They dump it in. One skater has to tag up. Behind their own net. That is... Who is that? Passed up the near boards and dumped in. Who? Oh, that was Walker. Okay. Pass gets away from Nikishin. Caulfield sends it to the far corner. It's sent behind the net by Carrier. Now they send it up and neutralized, taken by Jordan Stahl. Pass gets away. It's in the far corner. Miller trying to dig it out. Sent around, I think, by Martinook. And Montreal has it in front of their own bench. Both teams getting line changes. Chatfield in the near circle sends one wide of the net into the far corner. Sent out by Montreal and into the near circle. And, well, taken behind the net by Stankoven for Carolina, and a blue line shot by Chatfield. I don't know if that was on target. Hurricanes TV seems to think so. Confirm in a minute on NHL.com. Long shot from the blue line. The Habs get back within one. That was Struble. I did not see how it beat Anderson, but Struble sent one in from the blue line. At 7:49, we got a 2-1 game. Here's the replay. Oh, yeah, we owe another goal visualizer, too. Oh, no, that was not Struble's goal. It was redeflected or redirected. It would have been Struble's first, but somebody definitely tipped it. Montreal may have gotten away with a trip right before the goal, too. Yeah, I didn't see who tipped it, but that's not Struble's goal. I can assure you that was definitely redirected. Unless a Canadian accidentally redirected, which, that's a possibility, but I don't think so. They got to fix that. All right, glove save by Dobish, and we get the under 10 media timeout at 7:35. Let's get to the visualizers. Hey, Jonathan, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, all right. We need... All right, let's just do both Carolina ones. It is Kapanen from Struble and Demidov. I figured it was not Struble. All right. Ehlers' goal. He's in the far circle. Jarvis and then they passed it. And I don't know. I guess they said it wasn't redirected by. At first, they were saying it was Jarvis's goal, but assists Svechnikov and Jarvis. Goal from the far circle by Ehlers. Then Jordan Staal, unassisted. Staal is 11. He just came off the bench. He's at the red line. Chatfield passes. You know, Chatfield made that pass there. I'm a little surprised that he didn't get an assist. And then Dobish got beat glove side high. As we await the Kapanen goal visualizer. Again, Struble sent in the shot from like the blue line and then it got redirected, you know, high to low past Anderson. 12-3 to shots as we return from commercial break. Ow. Oh, yeah, I need to turn on the other light. Sun's going down. Forgot to do that. Was going to do that at the break. 1-0 Bruins. No score. Senators, Wings, Kraken, Panthers, or Blue Jackets, Flyers. Hawks tied it up. Nick Lardis, his 7th. Avs and Pens still tied at 1. All right, after the face-off, Carolina keeps it in. Shot from the blue line, saved by Dobish. All right, let me get the light on. It's a little dark. All right, we're back. Face-off in the far circle. Carolina sends it behind their own bench, or own goal, or own net. It's dumped in. Now it's behind the Montreal net. Still in the near corner now. Bolduc is there for Montreal. Pass to Bolduc in the near circle. 7:05 in the first. 7 minutes to go in the first. Still in the far corner. Now behind the net again. Near corner. Now Carolina takes it up the ice. Stankoven, a shot. Dobish, the glove save. He hangs on at 6:42. Still 2-1. Carolina up by a goal. But efficient Montreal shooting 1 goal on 3 shots. Getting 1 goal on 3 shots. So we took a look at Ehlers. Far circle face-off. Controlled by Carolina. Tough angle shot. Wide into the near boards. Or maybe it was a pass around the boards. Far corner Montreal. They send it behind the net. Gooley, I think, sent it up. And Stankoven, no, wrong team. Slavkovsky, it was 20. Sent towards the net, but blocked. Aho picks it up, passes ahead, red line, 3-on-3, near circle. Jarvis sent it to Ehlers, back to Jarvis, back to Ehlers, hit, but the Montreal player is the one that fell down. That was Carrier. Shot, blocked, just outside the crease. It's into the near boards. We have under 6 to go in the first period. Aho, a shot. It's just sent wide, I think, maybe, by Ehlers. It's either Ehlers or it's probably Svechnikov now. All right, Carrier trying to dig it out. And again, all the Habs have been out there more than a minute 12. Another tiring shift. Uh-oh, tipped into the crowd. I hope it was tipped in at 5:23. Otherwise, it's going to be a Montreal penalty, but we'll see. 14-3 the shots Carolina, but 14-3 Carolina on the shots and 2-1 the score Carolina. All right, Kapanen's goal from Struble and Demidov. So Kapanen had it behind the net. Okay, Demidov to Struble at the blue line, and then it's redirected low by Kapanen past I forgot, Anderson? Yeah, Freddie Anderson or Frederick Anderson. All right, let's take a quick look around the league again. 1-0 Bruins, 4:34 in the first. Senators, Red Wings, no score, 4:49 first. Kraken Panthers, no score, 1:13 in the first. Ugh. I have to root for the Panthers to beat the Kraken? Not sure about that. Hawks and Islanders 1-1, 4:50 in the first. Jackets Flyers 5:24 in the first. That is no score. If you have Hulu, you have that game available to you. Avalanche Penguins 1-1, 4:58. Wild Lightning just about to drop the puck on TNT, True TV, HBO Max. Capitals Blues in a half hour. Same with Sharks Predators, Devils Stars, Golden Knights Jets, Kings Flames in about 90 minutes. Oilers Mammoth also on Hulu, and that is like 2 hours from starting, and now 2.5 hours. Ducks Canucks. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna hold the start of Oilers Mammoth until after Wild Lightning. That's why I just decided to do. It's kind of a scramble, anyways. We do have one night where we're doing 6 and 8:45. The second one in the ESPN doubleheader. All right, face off. Taken into the near corner. Nikishin sends it to the blue line. A shot was blocked to the neutral ice. And it's turned over by Ehlers. Montreal sent it into the near corner. In the slot, knocked away. Ehlers picks it up. Under 5 to play in the first. Pass gets away from Stahl. Montreal Matheson sends it up. Not out. Now they get it to the red line, and it's taken away by Nikishin, or sent to Nikishin. Looked like at least Carolina was getting a line change. I would think Montreal as well, as we wait for Matheson to break out. Pass up the far boards, taken away by Carolina. Now Matheson has it in the near boards. Matheson lost it. Taken by Blake for Carolina. Taken away again by Newhook for Montreal. He gets blasted at the blue line. Anderson, the goalie for Carolina, played it, but it must have been tipped into the netting above the glass in the far corner. Shot still 14-3 Carolina. Score still 2-1 Carolina. They were up 2-0 for 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Wait, what am I saying? 5 minutes and 2 seconds. I don't know what my... Suzuki wins the draw. Montreal to the near side. Dobson, nice shot from the near circle. Nice save by Anderson at 4:03. Okay, that had to be a shot. I'm going to add it. We'll agree with Carolina TV. Would normally just try to watch the Montreal feed, but it was very dark. I don't know why. Usually it's just the Calgary games that are so dark, and it's only their feed. I got to go with the other broadcast. Still waiting on the draw. I think it's Anderson for the Habs. Might have been Suzuki. Couldn't see the number. Sent in. Slavkovsky takes it behind the net. It ends up going to the crease, and Anderson freezes it at 3:54. Yeah, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. March almost over. We're winding up the season. We're starting to be like 12 games to go. Should be an exciting finish to the regular season to see where everybody ends up in the playoffs or not and what seed. Face off. Suzuki, I think, won it again. Sent into the near corner. Suzuki digs it out. It's behind the net now, far corner. Off the boards behind the net. Suzuki picks it up behind the net. Now Slafkovsky. Cross-ice pass. Hudson down low. Suzuki sends one to the far circle. Shot. Deflected. Oh, rebound for Caulfield. He has to send it back up. Another shot. That one must have been tipped into the netting above the glass. In the near corner at 3:22. Did any of these go on net? Apparently not. Not according to the score table or official scores. What have you? Oh, yeah. So Sabres fans and Bruins fans are rooting for Carolina. That just doesn't seem right. I'm rooting for Montreal. I definitely want Carolina instead of the Lightning, though. I'll say that much. Probably some other teams in the East, too. Sent around behind the net into the near corner, besides Washington and Florida. Tipped by Carrier. Now Montreal has it. Red line, now blue line. Shot by Bolduc, saved by Anderson. Into the near corner. Blue line keeper. That shot was blocked. I think it was Gooley who sent it. Saucer pass to the neutral ice. Picked up by the Habs, sent in. Bolduc centers it. Evans' shot blocked in the slot. Sent to the Montreal bench area. Picked up in front of their own net. Under 2.5 to play. First period. Dumped in behind the net. Somebody lost a stick. Couldn't see which team, though. Red line keeper. Hudson barely gets it into the zone. Taken. Centered. Oh, nice defense. They knocked the pass away from Gallagher. Let's see. Struble briefly kept it in. Now Hudson passes by the bench, though. They had to bring it out of their own end. Struble chips it in, or dumps it in. It's behind the net. Miller sends it up. Kept in by, who was that? Deneau? I don't think that's Suzuki. It was a 4 number. Ending in 4. All right. Sent up again by Carolina. This should be icing, and it is. At 1:34. Yeah, Evans' shot was blocked. I didn't see who. Oh, that's right. They're still without Bear, one of their best defensemen. No Jacky, Doc Vellano, or Montebo for Montreal. False start. We're waiting on Newhook and... Yeah, why didn't... Oh, the... Carolina, after the icing, everybody's been out there 59 seconds or more. Chatfield, or no. Somebody sent that up on a saucer pass. Montreal sends it up as Carolina tried to get a change. But Taylor Hall sends a pass. Look, where is it? Oh, my gosh. What defense by Carolina. They got lucky it wasn't 3-1. Dobish did not stop it, and somebody swept it out of there. 1:06 to play, first period. Good puck luck there for Montreal. Sent into the near corner, under a minute now. First period in Montreal. 16-4 the shots. Carolina, but only 2-1 on the scoreboard. I say only because it was 2-0 for 5 minutes. Chatfield up the near boards and a dump in off the stick of Stankoven. All right, I forgot Stankoven was 22. I think I was calling 26. That's Walker, maybe. Excuse me. Sent wide by Montreal. 24 seconds in the first. Sent out by Carolina. Not far enough for icing. Taken behind the net by Gooley. Jarvis is waiting for him outside the crease. 10 seconds up to the neutral ice. Suzuki's pass gets away. 6 seconds. Pass now to Slavkovsky. He sends it to the far corner. We got a delayed penalty coming up on Carolina. They call it with 0.3 seconds. Sorry, trying to fix this. So we do have a Carolina penalty before the end of the period. I think. Or was it? It couldn't have been delayed. Oh. Interference on Aho. And the Habs get the power play. And that is the first Carolina penalty. Josh Anderson's interference of Carrier led to. Oh, Caulfield hit a puck out of the air and it hit the crossbar. It was closer. Yeah, they put 0.9 on the game clock. 0.9 seconds. Penalty on Sebastian Aho for interference. That's it. That's the period. Montreal will have a 1 minute 59 seconds left on their power play when we start up the second period. Okay, got the clock going. Did we get Kapanen? Yeah, we got Kapanen's goal, I think. Let's see, Montreal won in Raleigh, North Carolina, way back on January 1st, 7-5. Yeah, maybe I did that game. Third and final game of this series is back in Raleigh, North Carolina, March 29th. Must be a weekend. It says 5 Eastern. All right, 2-1 the score, Carolina. 16-4 shots, Carolina. Faceoffs 12-11, Montreal. 1 of 1 on the power play, Carolina. Montreal has their first power play. 1:59 left on it to start the second. Hits 9-5 Montreal. Block shots 9-4 Montreal. 7-6 giveaways. Montreal. 2-1 takeaways Carolina. Ehlers 22nd on the power play from Svechnikov and Jarvis. Stahl's 18th. Unassisted. I'm really surprised Chatfield didn't get it. Get just one assist. Unless somebody from Montreal tipped it and that negated it. I don't know. Then Kapanen got Montreal on the board. His 21st. It was a deflection of a blue line rocket from Struble. Demidov, the other assister. All right, Bruins, thanks to Elias Lindholm, his 14th. They lead the Maple Leafs again in Boston, 1-0. Lindholm's 14th from Geeky and Yoki Haru. Sens get a goal. Brady Tkachuk, his 20th on the power play from Stutzel and Yakimchuk. I could look that one up. It's his first assist. I'm like, I don't remember that name. Thought I would have heard that. Kraken Panthers, no score in Sunrise, Florida, currently. First intermission. Hawks take a 3-1 lead in New York over the Islanders after trailing 1-0. 49 seconds into the game by Anders Lee's goal. Lardis with his 7th tied it up at 12:46. Then at 18:06, Ilya Mikheyev with his 14th from Frondel, his first assist. Then Tyler Bertuzzi with his 29th from Vlasic and Lardis. So Lardis has a 2-point night. So does Bertuzzi, a goal and assist for both. Yeah. That's the first intermission in Philadelphia. Flyers 1, Blue Jackets nothing. Couturier's 8th from Glendening and Ristolainen. Just about the first intermission in Pittsburgh. 2 seconds to play. Parker, whoa, it's 4-1 Avs. Holy cow. It was 1-0 Avs and then 1-1. McKinnon's 46th. Chinakov's 17th for Pittsburgh. Then all Avs. We got Malinsky's 4th. Natchez 33rd on the power play. Parker Kelly's 16th. That was at 17:49. So I guess I made the right choice doing this game. Pardon the whistle. Carolina and Montreal. Dan, what's up? Yeah. Lackluster start for the Habs, but they rallied and at least got the goal. What? Oh, okay. I just saw Dan Pod. I don't know why yours was held by YouTube. I tried to show it. I hope it shows up for everybody. Hi ho. The Abs are returning the favor. Time to score 8 too. Yeah. What was it? 7-2 Pittsburgh? I was really tempted to do that game. I'm like, nah, I got to do the Abs. I'm sorry, not the Abs. I got to do the Habs. I was tempted to do that game, but yeah. So I can't highlight that chat because it never appeared here, but I just showed it. Yeah, Bon, you have a good night too. Thanks. So Dan Pod, I did see your message. I showed it, but I can't highlight it on the screen. But yeah, thanks. Yeah, Avs are well on their way. Heck, they could score 12 at this rate, right? Okay, that's first intermission. Wild 1, Lightning 0, 14:36 in the first. Lightning on a power play, but Zuccarello's 14th on a power play from Quinn Hughes and Boldy put the Wild in the lead. Caps, Blues in about 15 or more minutes. Sharks, Preds as well, or I guess I should say Predators. And Devils, Stars, Golden Knights, Jets. There are 15 games on slate. Why did we have only one game yesterday and 2 tomorrow and 2 Friday? The schedule is really goofy, and there's some bad games coming up. There's some nights where I don't know which game to do. They're all so bad. Kings, Flames, we'll try to keep an eye on that one. Oilers, Mammoth. But we will bring you Ducks, Canucks, just because I don't think they're going to hold Oilers, Mammoth like they would if the game was on ESPN. It's only on ESPN Plus, but Hulu, as well. Oh, I need to turn it around. Yeah, I guess. Should I switch to the red jersey? Maybe that's the problem, too. I don't know what's going on. I thought I had the good luck stuff, but yeah, we might need to put the red jersey on. They've been struggling a bit at home. I mean, they had that bad weekend not that long ago where they lost to 2 bad Western Conference teams. I mean, bad, it just at least not as good as them. I don't know, my opinion. Oh, hang on. I got chat here in Twitch. Whoops. And what did I do? All right. Real quick, though. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit the like button. Consider hitting hitting the subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both will help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. Also, if you already have a Twitch account, please give me a follow there as well as I read the chat there. Hello, big effing Nikki. I can't say the actual name. Canes winning the cup. Canes Cup final. Easy. Is Freddie going to be the starting goalie all playoffs? That's a good question. I thought they liked... Don't they like Bussy? But he's a rookie. I guess that's too much. Yeah, so maybe it will be... Maybe it will be Anderson. Yeah, good question. Yeah, Bussy, I think the first three, I think I had his first three starts. Like the first three Hurricanes games I did, I think were all Bussy. You want Canes, Habs, or Sabres? Yeah, I'll agree to that, but the order would be the reverse. Sabres, Habs, Canes. From the East, I agree. Truthfully, in the East, as long as Florida doesn't somehow miraculously get in, and as long as Washington doesn't sneak in, which they still could, if it's not the Lightning, at least, I'll be happy whoever wins the East. I think then Vegas Oilers are screwed. Yeah, from the West, if it's anybody other than Colorado, Dallas, or Minnesota, I'll be shocked. Avs are probably going to make it to the final. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. I cannot type. I can't type. I should just talk. All right. Yeah, I don't think. Okay, we're good there. Oh, I need to plug that phone in. All right. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll just. Kraken Panthers is back underway. Let's just leave up the Wild Lightning while I take a break. And maybe the 7th. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's the only game going. Who cares about Kraken Panthers? Well, Blue Jackets well, yeah, the Blue Jackets are important. All right, we'll leave that up. Let me cue up the music and take a break, and then I'll be back. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for being here. I got to put some eye drops in. My eyes are itchy. Music pause. Yeah, I'm getting there. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can get one long song in. Still. Feel like I'm playing the same stuff over and over, though. I gotta get some different songs. I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Kill the music in a minute. That. I forgot to get. Let me get out and back in. We're going to continue with the. Great. They moved the game on me. Are you kidding me? I don't know why they do that. Yeah, we got to continue with Carolina's feed. All right, just about set to get underway in the second. Again, Montreal on the power play. They are in red, going left to right. And Carolina in white, right to left. Finally, Habs, well, they bring it right up the middle to the blue, to the red. Suzuki passes. It's in the far circle. Sent to the near side. Caulfield hit the side of the net. Carolina tips it to the blue line, but a Hab player dumped it into the near corner. Demidov trying to get it, but it's taken by Stahl, sent behind the net. Slavin, I think, tries to send it up. Kept in at the blue line again. Now it's sent out. 1:10 to go on the power play. Slavkovsky, a drop pass, 1 minute remaining on the power play. Montreal skates it in. Somebody lost a stick. It was Miller who picked it back up. Far circle shot, tipped into the near boards and out. Do we have another penalty coming? But who is it on? Hold on, let me listen. Oh. Tripping on Miller. So they do get a 5-on-3. It is on Carolina. Yeah, Miller's the one that lost his stick, too. He tripped. Yeah, and Brindamore didn't want Carolina to touch the puck. He didn't want to be down 5-on-3 so long. Yeah, I think the puck was at neutral ice. So it's still 38 seconds of a 5-on-3. Did somebody take a timeout? What's this delay? Doesn't say anybody. It doesn't say anybody took their timeout, but it's sure looking like a timeout. No indication here either. But Montreal will head to the two-man. Oh, man, they blew the whistle when a Montreal player touched the puck. That should not have been a whistle. Carolina did. Okay, they finally indicated Montreal took their timeout. Kind of an odd time to get a timeout, yeah. So Montreal should not have as much time on a 5-on-3 as they do. The refs blew the whistle when they shouldn't have. Far circle sent to the near circle. Demidov's shot was sent, tipped to the crease. It's still 16-4 on the shots, though. Down low and right in front of the crease, cleared down the length of the ice by Carolina. Very strange sequence of events there. Pass to the far side. They just must have assumed Carolina touched it when they didn't. Slavkovsky sends it to the far corner. It's sent now into the near boards. 1:10 to go on the 5-on-4. So the 5-on-3 is long over and sent down the length of the ice. And Dobish leaves it for Hudson. Under a minute now on the power play. Still no shots on goal on this power play or the second period here. Far circle. Back to the blue line. A shot may have been blocked into the far boards. Taken to the neutral ice by the Canes. Bolduc in the near circle. Sends it off the boards. Tip to the near circle. Far circle shot wide into the near boards. Kept in by Dobson. Another shot deflected into the far corner. Cleared down the length of the ice, I believe, by Nikishin. 7 seconds to go on the power play. They carry it into the O-zone. Shot was wide, though. Taken behind the net by Jarvis. He gets hit. Miller out of the box. Pass. Martinook to Miller. That pass or shot is deflected behind the net. Miller centers. Gets away from Martinook in the near boards. And they say Montreal got 2 shots, I guess, on that power play. Off the near boards, and now a dump in by Carolina. Ooh, somebody wiped out in the near corner for Montreal. They get it to Carrier. No. Who has that? Matheson now has it. And we got a whistle here at 15:52. So, yeah, I forgot to say that Montreal took their timeout. All right. Must have. All right. Face off in front of the Carolina bench, sent up the near boards and behind the net. And it's tipped up again by the Montreal bench. Montreal has it towards the... Nope, it's blocked. Taken off of Gallagher's stick. And they didn't keep it in, Montreal. Gooley screwed up, and it's in the far circle. Pass ahead, diving attempt missed, and icing called on Montreal. Hurricanes won? Won what? Hurricanes won game 1? No. Montreal did. Montreal leads 1-0. Won a face-off? Maybe. Win? Maybe. But we still got more than half the game to go. A long way to go. False start on the face-off. Go figure. Still waiting. Yeah, they've won nothing so far. Oh, they're going to win. Okay, that's what I figured, but just wanted to check. Dump in by Carolina. Dobish sends it to the far corner. And saucered to the neutral and through to the defensive zone for the Hurricanes. And both teams getting line changes. Svechnikov, I think, had... Now Miller dumps it in from the red. Funny bounce to the far circle. And Svechnikov centers it towards the crease on a shot. The rebound luckily cleared out of there. Will it be icing? No. I guess Caulfield beat it out. It's in the near boards. Dobson takes it towards the net. And it's knocked away by Carolina. Blast from the point. Big rebound put in. And we're tied. Caulfield at the right spot. in the bottom of the near face-off circle and put in the rebound on the shot from the point with 14:11 to play in the second. We are all tied up at 2-2. Great pass, and then a blast. Nice save by Anderson, but huge rebound. And from the bottom of the near face-off circle, Caulfield buried it in the, basically wide open net. It was a tough angle, but he found the net. Caulfield's 44th goal from Suzuki and Slavkovsky. So Suzuki had the shot from the point. And we still have more than half to play. Shot saved by Dobich. Rebound taken behind the net by Dobson. Evans turned it over. Carolina a blast. That was blocked. I think Miller just sent it to the blue line. Towards the net. Yeah, I don't think they don't have an 8. Wait, do they have an 18? No, they don't. That's got to be Miller. In the near boards, nobody's dug it out yet. Shots are 17-8 now. Far corner now. Matheson trying to dig it out. Dobson there. Martinook passes. Kept in at the blue line. Pass to the slot. Backhander. Rebound. Both saved by Dobish. Or maybe all three saved by Dobish. 13-17 to play. That was Chatfield in the crease. And we head to the under 14 media timeout. Now it is 2-2. They're going to win. Gotcha. Oh, you have money on them. All right, well, good luck, Jonathan. But there you go, Dan. Well, they already took down the goal scorer, so we don't have the visualizer yet. I can't see that not being Caulfield's goal, though. All right, other action. Leafs tie it up in Boston. Nyes his 19th. Shorthanded, unassisted. Sends, yeah, we already knew that. Brady Tkachuk's goal. 1-0 over the Wings. 12:35 in the second. Nolan Foot's first goal of the year from Gregor. His third, or is it Gregor? 8:56 to go in the second. Again, Panthers up 1-0 on the Kraken in Sunrise, Florida. Hawks still up 4-1 on the Islanders. 11 minutes to go, second period, and they head to the power play. Blue Jackets 2, Flyers 1. Werenski and Olivier, the 2 goals to take the lead. 11:14 in the second. Still Avs 4, Penguins 1. 13:58 in the second. Wild 1, Lightning 0. 2:04 in the first. Caps and Blues no score. 12:49 to go first. Predators up 1-0 on the Sharks in Nashville. 14:57 to go first. Forsberg's 33rd. Devils, Jack Hughes 19th from Nemitz. 1-0 Devils over the Stars in Dallas. Golden Knights, Jets in Winnipeg. 11.5 in the first. No score. Wow. We are back. A lot of games tonight. Why didn't we have any yesterday? All right, taken after a shot in the slot, brought up. Habs send it to the far boards. Shots are 20-8. Carolina, yeah, they got 3 right before the commercial break. It's behind the net. Chatfield trying to dig it out. Sent towards the Montreal net, but it's in the near corner. Now sent around from the near boards. Back behind the net. Far circle. Montreal skates it over the blue, over the red, and a dump in. And it's played by Anderson up the near boards and to the neutral ice. But Montreal has it in their own zone. That is Gooley with the puck. Gooley sends it ahead. It got away from Anderson. He didn't touch it, so it's icing on Montreal. 12:17 to go. Second period. Oh, I need to plug the tablet in soon, too. All right, we get a look at Chatfield on the bench. Now, far faceoff circle, Montreal zone. Looks like Deneau won it. It's sent up to the neutral ice and dumped in again by Carolina. Into the near corner. Nobody has dug it out yet. It was Carrier who I think dug it out for Montreal, but kept in by Nikishin. He sends it around back to the near corner. And Carrier gets it out again. Evans still has it, I think. Or was it Gooley? Sent down the length of the ice. This is Montreal icing again at 11:44. 20-8 the shots. 2-2 the score. All right, Dan, I guess turning the hat around and putting the red jersey on helped, I guess. I'll take credit for it. Face off, taken behind the net. Gooley sends it up. Kept in by Carolina, far circle. Centering pass, missed everybody into the near boards. And it's in the near corner. Deneau trying to dig it out. Taken away by Carolina. Aho pass, shot into the near, rebound into the near boards. Behind the Montreal net, Carrier lost it. And Carolina sends it back to their, well, nobody. Miller picks it up in the far corner. It must have been line changes. Aho with the puck. Sent to the right wing. Off the near boards to nobody. Picked up by Montreal, taken over the red. That's Dobson to the far circle. His pass off the far boards, taken. Far circle, behind the net now, in the near corner. Back to the blue line for Suzuki. Far side goal, tipped in. Montreal, 3 straight goals. And their first lead of the night with 10:41 to go in the second. Almost halfway through, and Montreal has completed the comeback and taken the lead. Looks like it's Caulfield again. That'll be his 45th. There was a, yeah. All right, they're showing too much of the replay. Matheson, far circle. Yeah, it kind of just went off of, that was off of Slavkovsky, I think. Sorry, I don't know why. It looked like they were saying Caulfield. It looked like Caulfield was celebrating, but I think Slavkovsky touched it last. We'll have to see what they say. Yeah, from Caulfield. I think both guys tipped the puck. Maybe they weren't sure who tipped it in. Either way, it's 3-2 Montreal suddenly. I'm trying to get the clock synced up. 10:20 to go, second. Blue line. Shot into the near boards. In the near corner. Bolduc trying to dig it out. Sent behind the Montreal net for Hudson. Up the far boards, but kept in briefly by Chatfield. Now he gets it by the Carolina bench and sent it in, but Montreal has it, and we're past the halfway mark. We have 9:50 to go in the second. 21-9 shots Carolina, but it is 3-2 Montreal. Boom. Hello, Ronson at 9:40. Was that icing on Carolina? I'm going to guess yes. I looked away for a second. Yeah. All right, near circle face-off. Looks like Suzuki. I gotta get eye drops and clean my glasses. Oh, I was gonna say, there's no way that was a clean draw. All right, we'll try for a third time to get this stupid draw. Finally, all right, Carolina won it. sent it up the near boards, and down again. This time it's not icing, though. Looked like it should have been. Blue line keeper. And finally, Montreal has it up the middle, near circle. Caulfield got poke checked, though, into the near boards. Oh, he fell down. Here come the Canes. If they hustle, well, it's just a 3-on-3. Sent around by Nikishin. And a hit delivered behind the net by Robinson. It's in the far corner. Sent behind the net. Another hit. This one by Stan Coven. Finally, Montreal, Suzuki carries the red and sends it in to the far corner. And behind his net, Miller finds, who is that? Can't see the number. Up ahead to the right wing. Centering pass gets away. Montreal sends it. It looks like it went into the bench area. At 8:39, that should be the under 10 media timeout. Montreal suddenly in the lead, 3-2 after trailing 2-0, just 7:09 into the first period, and they finally got into the game with 12:11 into the first. Caulfield and Slavkovsky. Let's get to those visualizers. Then we'll get to the scores. All right, Caulfield is 44th. He is, where is he? Coming off the bench? No, there he is. Rebound. All right, one more time. Sorry, I forgot he's 13. Was missing him. All right. So he heads to the near circle. It's taken by Dobson towards the net. Then Slavkovsky gets it off the near board. Suzuki sends a shot off that rebound. Slavkovsky sends it in. I'm sorry, Caulfield sends it in. Assist Suzuki and Slavkovsky. I am so sorry. Slavkovsky then scores when Caulfield did tip it. So Slavkovsky right outside the crease. Dobson has it, and then, yeah, I think both may have tipped it, and Slavkovsky, it almost hit off of him and went in. I don't even know if he got a stick on it. Any scores changed? 3-0 Sens. Again, goals by, we knew Brady Tkachuk, then Yakimchuk. Maybe we knew that. Now Lars Eller is fourth. 3-0 over the Wings in the second. 4-2, but Avs challenge still 4-1. Oh, so Brazeau had a goal and it got wiped out. Okay. Gotcha. Thanks for the update. It looks like we are back. Let me bring this back up. I'll highlight that next. Thanks, Dan Pod. All right. Somebody lost a stick for Montreal. It's a dump in by Carolina. It's in the far corner. Behind the net. Thought about a wraparound shot. May have been blocked. It's in the near boards. Red line, and now Carolina sends it into the far corner. It goes around the boards to the near corner. Picked up by, who was that? Kapanen, and dumped in. Chased to the boards by Newhook. Carolina trying to send it up. Not kept in by Bolduc. Blue line pass to Kapanen. He sends it to the far corner. Behind the net for now it's Bolduc. Puck got away, though, and Miller sends it off the near boards. Kept in by Bolduc. Far circle. He has Kapanen. Shot. Big rebound. And it's behind the net into the near corner. 7:40 to play in the middle period. Shots should be 21-10, and we get icing on Carolina. 7:33 to go, second. So again, thanks, Dan. Penguins goal to make it 4-2, but Avs challenge, and it got wiped out, so 4-1 still Avs in Pittsburgh. Shot was wide into the far corner, and Deneau with the puck for Montreal. Sends it behind the net. Demidov had it. He still has it. Gets a pass to the blue line. Far circle. Taken behind the net again by Montreal. Near circle. Hudson shot. Rebound. Sent into the near boards. Still not out. Montreal put it in the near corner. Stankoven got hit by Anderson. It's in the far corner. Sent to the blue line. Montreal keeps it in. I think it was Demidov. And behind the net for Anderson, I think. Into the near corner. The Avs have been out there 2.5 minutes. All 5 of them. Holy cow. Near circle, they did have an icing. Slavkovsky to the far circle. Or got it in the far circle, but it's into the far corner now. Back to the blue line. Up the middle. Shot. Nice glove save by Anderson. He hangs on. They desperately needed a whistle for a line change. 21-14. Well, they say 14 now. Are the shots, but 3-2 Montreal, the score. Good, decent screen by Anderson. Then somebody gave Anderson a shot to the back. That was Walker, and he gave it back to him. All right, 6:11 to go. Second period. 3-2 Montreal. Face-off in the far circle. Blue line keeper for Montreal. Sent into the VAR corner. Demidov. Still has it. Near a far circle. Finally gets a pass. Long shot by Kapanen wide. Newhook behind the net. Brings it to the near corner. And back to the blue line. Dumped in near corner. Near boards. Taken towards the net. Pass to the slot. That one's blocked. And a hit by Montreal, but it's cleared by Carolina, but not far enough for icing. 5.5 to play in the middle period. Sent to the neutral ice by Montreal. Carolina takes it away and dumps it in. Quickly, Dobish plays it to the near boards, trying to catch Carolina on a line change, but Montreal ended up going for a change as well. Bolduc sent it to the blue line. It's sent around again. Clear to the neutral ice. Taken by Aho. He's battling one-on-one with Matheson. Now a drop pass. Sent wide. Who was that? Was that Riley? It had to be Riley. Behind the net. Dobson passes. Kept in. Believe that's Jarvis, but he misplays it, and it goes to neutral ice. Carolina in their own end now. I can't. Why am I blanking? Nikishin sends it up. Finally tipped, and Jarvis leaves it. I think Aho may have hit the bar or the side of the net. Post, or the net. Another one sent towards the net. May have been deflected or blocked wide into the far boards. All right. Did we get a call? No. Now Montreal's been out there more than 1:10 with everybody. They need a line change with 4 minutes to play in the second. It's at neutral ice. Still can't do it as Carolina sends it in again. Matheson behind the Montreal net as Jankowski is looking on. Just not moving. All right, long pass. And into the far corner. So you would think they got a line change. I see Slavkovsky, Caulfield, and Suzuki out there now. And Hudson. Hudson has to go back to his own zone to try and get the puck. It's in the near boards, battling with Taylor Hall of Carolina. Now taken up to the neutral zone, but Carolina, now it's a pass. All right, never mind. Montreal still has it. far boards, near circle to Hudson. Pass to the red line and a dump into the far corner. 3 minutes remaining, second period. 2 goals in the middle period for Montreal. Sent ahead, 1-on-1, maybe 2-on-2. Aho sent, or no, not Aho. Stankoven sends it around off the boards and out now. And I think that's Chatfield who passed it. No. Shot save. I think that was Riley, and he probably just headed off. Montreal sends it up. Behind the net, Anderson now sent up again and out of the zone for Carolina. That was Nikishin. Sent in again by Montreal. Anderson plays it behind his own net. Picked up by Ehlers. He takes it in near circle. And who's the penalty on? I don't know who got the penalty at 2:04. Who's had? Okay, let me listen. Yeah, TV doesn't know yet either. All right, 2:04. Oh, great. The feed just froze. I'm going to get out and get back in. Gosh darn it. I don't know why ESPN Plus has been so trash again lately. I haven't had problems in months. It was terrible when I first had it at the start of the season, but it used to crash out at least twice a game. Now it's like freezing, which means at least I can get out and get, you know what? I'm going to go to the NHL section. I hate how they organize this app too. It's so frustrating. Okay. As I just knocked over the ring light, that was smart. Pardon me. All right, where's this game? It's like the game. All right. No, I don't want the Canadiens broadcast. We will stick with the Canes. All right, there we go. Hopefully it's unfrozen again. Ay, ay, ay. All right, still at commercial. Oh, it's one each. Martinook and Gooley. All right, so we have 4-on-4 coming up. 48 and 21 head to the box. I was going to say, there's no way they can jam in 3 more minutes of ads. Come on. All right, yeah, here we go. Interference on Martinook, holding on Gooley. Where did this happen? Oh, at center ice. Oh, it may have been 2 different players involved. Like, I think the Gooley holding may have happened first, then Martinook. See, Gooley held Martinook, and then Martinook interfered with Gallagher. Carolina would have had a power play if Martinook hadn't taken out Gallagher after it. So, not a smart play. Carolina was going to get a call, and then they were going to get a power play, and he wasted it. All right, near circle face-off. It's in the Montreal defensive zone. Shots are now 23-14. Let's fix that. Still waiting on this draw. And a false start to boot. You gotta be kidding me. Taken behind the net by Hudson. 2 minutes to play in the middle period. So we'll be on 4-on-4 for almost the rest of this period. About 3 seconds different. All right, sent in, and Carolina takes it up. Pass by Nikishin to the far circle. Blue line, red line to the near boards. Near circle. That is Jarvis who sends it back. Slavin gets it back to Jarvis. Jarvis to the near circle. Towards the net. Maybe on target. Save. Far circle. Now to the blue line. Kept in. And Dobish plays it from behind the net for Montreal. And, well, now, yeah, they still have it. They centered it, nearly tied the game, but what a save by Dobish. He freezes it. Now Hudson and Hurricane mixing it up, but then the Cane went after somebody else at 1:02. So 58 seconds on the 4-on-4. So Jarvis, I think, did get a shot. I think they had more than one there. Yeah, okay, it does say 25 now. 25-14. So still 4-on-4 for all but 3 or 4 seconds of the second period here. Still waiting on this face-off. Habs still getting lined up. So is Carolina. Connor, what's up? He says 3-1 Devils. Forgot who they're playing. Face-off. Demidov fell down in the near corner. Or did they call it tripping? Oh, wow. Hold on. Let's listen in.
Carolina, number 26, 2 minutes for tripping.
It was a trip. Walker with a trip. Man, that was dumb. I don't know what possessed him to trip there. Yeah, I thought it might have been, but, I a lot of times call out a trip and, obviously nothing comes of it. But, yeah, that one actually was a trip. I just wasn't sure. So it's a 4-on-3. Wait, what? Why does... They haven't put the 4-on-3 on TV. Now they fixed it. Power play for Montreal. Wait. Yeah, it is 4-on-3. Okay. And then it'll be 5-on-4. So they'll still have a man advantage for 2 minutes. Oh, no. Taken away. 2-on-1. Carolina the other way. Shot wide. Sent behind the net. How do you give up a 2-on-1 when you have a 4-on-3 advantage? I ask you, Montreal. Far circle centering pass missed. Caulfield cleared down the length of the ice by the Canes with 15 to go in the second period. Suzuki to Slafkovsky. Dobson sends it right back to Slafkovsky. In the slot, backhander just outside the crease. Saved by Anderson. That's how the second period ends. It was 2-1. I think, it was 2-1 Canes. After 1, it's now 3-2 Montreal after 2. All right. Again, I think we got Slafkovsky's goal, or did they not have it yet? All right, we'll just do it. Slafkovsky in the slot goes to right in front of the crease. I think we did do this one. Yeah, it's the deflected goal. I think it was deflected by. It had to be deflected by Caulfield first, because the assists are Dobson, then Caulfield the first assist, then Slafkovsky. I think it went in off of Slafkovsky. I don't know if he redirected it. Shots are 26-15 now in favor of Carolina, but they are down by a goal, 3-2. Trying not to slam into the bookshelf here. So I scooch over. I gotta fix this mic. I keep saying that, just haven't taken the time to figure something else out. I'll catch up in the chat in a minute. 21-19 on the faceoffs, Montreal, so pretty close to even. 1 of 1 power play, Carolina. 0 for 2, Montreal, but you know, they still have a minute 2 on their 5-on-4 to start the third. 18-12 hits, Montreal. 13-8 blocked shots, Montreal. 11-8 giveaways, Carolina. 4-2 takeaways, Carolina. Again, this is the second game. Montreal won the first one in Carolina. The third game will be back in Carolina. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, long day. Oops, I need to turn that off. All right, before we go through the scores, I'll catch up on the chat. 4-1 from Jack Hughes. First hasn't ended. Wow. Go Habs, I hate the Canes. Don Cherry said it best. Bunch of jerks. I'll root for the Canes before I root for the Lightning, though. And hopefully Washington doesn't somehow sneak in. I don't think we have to worry about the Panthers, but still got some games left. All right, thanks for being here, Connor. I appreciate it. Okay, we'll run through the scoreboard. Looks like they just got to the second intermission in Boston. Leafs 2, Bruins 1. Devils are feeling it. Devs as in developers. I'm joking. New Jersey developers. New Jersey coders. So Max Domi with his 11th on the power play from Tavares and Ekman Larson gives Toronto the lead. Looks like they're just about to the second intermission. In Detroit, 3-1 Sens. So Dominic Shine's third goal gets the Wings on the board before the second intermission. Yeah, 14:50 was the goal time. Panthers won, Kraken nothing, second intermission in was it Sunrise, Florida, near Miami somewhere. Blackhawks up 4-1 on the Islanders at the second intermission. Wow. I've hated Carolina since Aho fought Jack Hughes in the 2023 playoffs. Okay. Jack owns Aho. Okay. I only was kind of rooting for Carolina because the Chicago Wolves are their affiliate, so I only like I like Jarvis. I think I remember Jarvis being on the Chicago Wolves. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know. I hear you. They've won probably more recently, so again, I'd rather they won than the Lightning, though. I'm starting to hate the Lightning. Oh, Foote had he's the former Devil. Gotcha. Hey, Darsh Patel, what's up? Thanks for being here. Where were we? Oh, Philadelphia. Jackets 2, Flyers 1. If you have Hulu, you have that game available. Free. Pens, we just got it from Dan Pod. 5-1 Avs. Looks like in Pittsburgh over the Penguins. They're getting revenge for a 7-2 loss in Denver, Colorado not that long ago. Natchez picked up another one, his 34th. He's got 2 tonight. So he'll be on hat trick watch in the third. Malinsky got one. Kelly got one. So 2, 3. Wait. Natchez, Kelly, Natchez, Malinsky. Oh, McKinnon. I forgot they were up 1-0, then 1-1. That's second intermission. Wild 2, Brock Faber, his 15th on the power play from Tarasenko and Brink. Oh, Brink, they got Bobby Brink from Philly. I think he's paid dividends. I haven't been able to, I don't think I've done any Wild games since they acquired him, but I feel like every time I look at the score sheet, he's got a point, but probably a little bit of exaggeration on my part. 16:49 to go in the second. They're up 2-0. If you have TNT, True TV, or HBO Max, that game is available to you. Yeah, we'll go through the Sens goals again. I see we got a Sens fan. Brady Tkachuk, 20th on the power play. Yakimchuk, hopefully I'm saying that right, his first. Lars Eller, his fourth. For Dominic Shine, made it 3-1. Caps and Blues, no score after 20 minutes in St. Louis. Predators 5-1 over the Sharks after 1. Oh, nice. Let's get in that last playoff spot. Yeah, I'd rather. I know we got Bruins fans in here. I'd rather the Bruins fell out instead of the Wings, but I hear you. Yeah, I'd rather the Sens get in, however, and I'm glad the Blue Jackets got in, even if it was at the expense of New York. The Islanders I just like because I love watching Schaefer play. He's worth it just to watch Islanders games for. It's worth it just to watch him. No worries. I'm again in order. I'm a Kings fan, and I'm trying to pull for Buffalo this year. Then Montreal and the Canadian teams, but in the East, as long as Washington and Florida don't make it, I'm good. And I'm kind of hoping the Lightning don't do it. I'm getting sick of the Lightning, and they've been gooning it up in the last few games I've done of theirs. So that's what it is. All right, well, we got to go. I mean, we should look at these Predators goals. Forsberg's 33rd. Gaudette made it 1-1. Wood's 16th. Yossi's 12th, Evangelista's 10, and Brady Shea's 2nd. 5-1. They had 5 goals in a span of 14 minutes and 2 seconds. And they had 6 goals in the game in that span. First intermission, as reported by Connor, 4-1 Devils over the Stars in Dallas. Wow, at the first intermission. Jack Hughes, 19th. Johnston's 39th, tied it. Bratt's 18th. Brown's 14th. Hughes another one, is 20th. His brother Luke with the assist, and Bratt. Siegenthaler with 2 assists. Brad, I think, had a goal and an assist. Jack has 2 goals, so yeah, there's that. Oh, I'm at Jets up 1-0 on the Knights. Let's go help out the Kings and the Oilers. Beat the Knights. Connors 32nd from Morrissey and Scheifele. Kings Flames from Calgary in about 15 minutes. Oilers Mammoth less than an hour. Probably 45 or more. We'll bring you Ducks Canucks. Try to get help from the Canucks to beat the Ducks. I don't have a trivia question. I have much time. Oh, no, don't worry about it. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the efforts and the thoughts, but yeah, no worries. But thank you again. Yeah, I think the Preds game might, in a way, that's no. I mean, it is the Sharks. The Sharks do this. They give up. They score a lot of goals, but they give up a lot. And I think isn't Askarov still injured? We'll check that out real quick. I think Askey is hurt. Yeah, it's no. Nedeljkovic's in net, but Askarov's backing him up. Although maybe they switched. Oof, I'm getting some flash from a movie trailer. Ugh. Did I already close that? I didn't mean to. Let's check it one more time. Oh, we'll go to the game summary. No, they've left Nedeljkovic out there. He gave up 5 goals on 9 shots, so he made 4 saves. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm not sure why they didn't go ahead and get the hook. I would be floored if Askarov didn't come in for the second period. We'll see. All right, I need to take a break. I'll be back. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Doing one or both does help to grow the channel. And this will get it in front of more, get it recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. Thank you all for your support. Canes 2, Habs 3, and second. Got a chat with Big Effing Nikki. No, I don't. I already caught up. Please give me a follow on Twitch if you already happen to have an account. Not asking you to create one, just on my behalf. But if you already have one, please follow me there as well. Oh, we should have adjusted the schedule. I'll try to work on that soon. Devils are good on the road. That's with the Kings have been great on the road and god awful at home. Rangers cannot score at home, and they're decent. Who scored the go-ahead goal? That would be Slafkovsky. Caulfield tied it. Slafkovsky off a rebound, I think. No, a redirect. Dobson sent one from the far circle. Caulfield tipped it, and I think it just hit off of Slafkovsky and went in. Slafkovsky slapped in a Suzuki big rebound. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let me take a quick break. I'm not even going to start the music. I'll just be right back. Again, like, subscribe, follow if you could help me out. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for the chat especially. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Yeah, and I got out and back in, so we should be good on the TV feed. Oh yeah, I should have adjusted my schedule. We'll get Sunday in there. Yeah, we'll do that post game or before, maybe first intermission of the next game. We'll see. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't think I put it in here. There we go, just for reference. Oh, I need to plug in the tab. All right, we'll do that after the game. I don't have time now. All right, don't want to get the light in the shot, so that's too far. This is probably okay. All right, there we go. Well, all right, that's right. Montreal resumes with a minute two for a 5-on-4 power play. Most lead changes single season all time. Canadians are at 67. Flames 1992-93 had 68. Montreal trailed 2-1 start of the second. Yep. Wow. So another lead change and they tie the all-time record, or I should say another game with a lead change. Montreal in red, right to left. Canes in white, left to right. Chatfield clears it down the length of the ice. Behind the net, Dobish leaves it, and it's picked up, I believe, by Hudson and brought up. 19:40 to play in the third. Into the near circle, Slavkovsky centers it. Far circle, back to Caulfield. Now Hudson the point. Caulfield again. Hudson the point. Taken away by Chatfield and sent down the length of the ice. Under 30 seconds remain on the Montreal power play. Red line, drop pass, carried in. Now taken by Suzuki. 15 seconds, but it got tipped, I think, into the bench area. Let me confirm, though. I have 12 seconds on the power play. I don't know why Carolina TV has 14. Yeah, I matched NHL.com. Odd. Oh, I missed the draw. They're showing the bench players. Cleared down the length of the ice by Carolina. That should just about do it. Matheson brings it up. Power play over, 5-on-5. Dumping from the red line into the near boards. And Kapanen just lost it, but they get it back. Matheson makes a cross-ice pass and dumped in by Anderson. Sent up the far boards by Carolina. And that... Oh, shoot. I'm forgetting who that is. Svechnikov. Shot was sent high by the Canes off the glass. Svechnikov tried to get it, but now it's behind the net for Montreal. Looks like, I don't think we haven't had any shots on goal yet this period. 18:05 remaining in the third. Into the near corner, Dobson gets hit. But he has it in the far corner and sends it to the neutral ice. Actually, it's down the length of the ice for icing at 17:48. Ooh, that's my shoulder cracking. Or popping. Like cracking your knuckles. All right, Jordan Stahl heads to the faceoff dot. In the far circle for Montreal. False starts on both sets of wings. To either side. Carolina wins the draw. Shot saved by Dobish. Rebound taken behind the net by Dobson sent up to the bench area, taken away by Carolina. Stahl, but it's taken by Dobson and sent out. This will be picked up by Miller. Miller, 17-28. We got a whistle. What was the whistle for? All right, you know what? I want to see the play-by-play. What the heck was this whistle for? TV is already promoting some, I don't know. They don't even have it in the play-by-play. I don't know. Face-off is in the far circle for Carolina. Neutral ice. Habs dump it in, and now somebody is down for it's Carrier with 17-22. What's the call here?
Understand that this is one of these great times. It's again Friday, March 27th.
Okay, I don't know. They're still talking about whatever they got coming up. I don't know if it's some charity event. I couldn't tell. I guess that was a very late offsides call, unless it was something else. Dumped in from neutral ice by Montreal. Anderson plays it to the far boards, but not out. Carrier looking, passes to Gallagher. That shot is blocked or deflected into the near corner. Behind the net, picked up by Riley and sent out. Neutral ice. Now Montreal sends it off the near boards. And Danault has it near the near circle. Takes it behind the net into the far corner. Man, get your head up and look for somebody to pass to, Danault. Going the other way. Stankoven shot just wide into the far corner. Taken out. Slavkovsky. Red line. Oh, somebody got tripped. I think Carolina deserved a penalty there. Slavkovsky definitely thought so. No call. Kept in. Behind the net. Far corner. Suzuki just gets it out. He gets the pass back, carries the red, and chips it ahead or sends it ahead. It's in the far corner. Now taken out by Carolina. Near boards. Aho. Far circle. Jarvis sent one high into the near corner. Jarvis gets it from Chatfield in the near corner. And Matheson there trying to pin it. It goes behind the net. And saucer pass ahead. Brought out, I think, by Anderson. Now what's the call? At 15:40. Did he play it with, knock it down with his glove? I don't know. I can't figure out what these, like the comment, even when I turn up the volume, they're not talking about, what just happened. They're talking about other stuff. And then I check the play-by-play, and they're slow to update that. So I can't say. I don't think that. Yeah, I thought that was Jarvis that sent that one high. I don't think it was Aho. Miller couldn't keep it in. Slavkovsky has it by the far boards. He couldn't get it. Now he just leaves it on a pass, and it's taken away immediately. But it's sent to the neutral zone, and Struble sends it back. Now the Habs take it. Demidov up the middle towards the net. Oh, it went through the crease. Nobody could stuff it in. Must have been a blocked shot by the defense of Carolina. No icing. Habs pick it up again. Over the red and dumped in behind the Carolina net. Anderson plays it up the far boards. Now Ehlers taps it, and it's brought up over the red line. Pass deflected, and it was deflected away from Stahl. Taken behind the net by Hudson. Oh, 28-15 are the shots. I haven't updated them. Under 14.5. We're showing bench players. Well, yeah, finally Montreal breaks it out. No, it mistimed on the pass. Carolina keeps it in. Like whiffed, I think. Stahl tried to, yep, it's back to Martinook, I think. Taken to the blue line now for that Canes. Near circle. Sent behind the Montreal net. Stahl trying to dig it out. And it's in the far corner and now finally sent to neutral ice. Race is on. Texier couldn't get there first, but he knocks it to the far circle. Shot or pass went wide. They had Bolduc just outside the crease and somehow missed him. Taken behind the net. That is Gooley. Evans heading off for a line change. Carolina waiting and standing by. 13.5 to play. It's weird just watching them stand still and do nothing. Towards the net and knocked away, I think, by Chatfield behind the net. Blue line keeper broke the stick. Habs player headed off or got a new stick. Chatfield to the far circle, a pass. It's knocked away from Taylor Hall, though, by the Habs. Dump in from the red line. Anderson behind his net plays to the near corner. Chatfield saucer pass to neutral ice. Taken in the near boards. Stankoven stole it or took it away, and then his shot was blocked. He gets it back again. Shot. Save. It's rebound into the... Well, now it's being sent out by Montreal. Canadians getting a line change. Miller sends it behind his own net. It's picked up and brought out by Walker. Over the red. Pass to the left wing. Far circle shot. May have been wide. Into the near boards. Jarvis shot. That looks like it got knocked down with a high stick by Aho. Aho in the far corner now. Getting stood up by, I think, Struble. Somebody got knocked down for Montreal. Blue line pass. Near circle shot. High or wide or both. And centering pass. And another one either blocked or just sent wide. Aho with a hit. Oh, he just knocked down Caulfield. Like sent him down with the back of his head or helmet. Into the far corner. Slavkovsky sends it to neutralize. Uh-oh. That may be a delay of game puck over glass on Caulfield. The Canes seem to think so. Or Jarvis thought so, but maybe he is mistaken. Oh, man, yeah. Somebody knocked the puck away from Kapanen before he could tap it in. The puck was just laying there in the crease. We do have the under 14 media timeout. 3-2 Montreal. That's where we were. Heck, halfway through the game. 9:19 of the second was the last goal. So it was 3-2 Montreal. Not quite halfway through the game. 41 remaining in the middle period. So we haven't had a goal in 10, 19, probably close to 20 minutes of gameplay. All right. Other scores. Leafs 3, Bruins 1. Nylander's 25th. Did we have that, or was it just 2-1? I think it was just 2-1. That goal happened 3 minutes into the third. Senators 3, Wings 2. Dylan Larkin's 29th on the power play goal. Panthers 3, Kraken 1 in the third. Yeah, these games are all in the third. Hawks 4, Islanders 1 in the third. Jackets 3, Flyers 1 in the third. Just underway in the third, 5-1. Or no, 15:59 to go. 5-1 Avs over Pens. 3-2 Wild over the Lightning. Gensel's 32nd. Blues, Snuggerud 16th, 1-0 over the Caps, 12:22 in the second. Predators still up 5-1 on the Sharks, 15:34 in the second. Devils 4-2 over the Stars, second. Jets 3, Knights 0 in the second. And Kings, Quentin Byfield with the goal to put the Kings up 1-0. All right. Back to the, whoops, did not mean to do that. Oh, shoot. We did have a Slavkovsky penalty. Dang it. Let me put that in. Pardon me. I didn't see it. 8:17. Wait, 8:17 would be what? 11:43? All right. Sorry about that. Carolina power play. We'll get that moving. 10:59 now. .107 on the power play. Near circle. Aho down low. Shot. Saved and cleared by Montreal. 30-16 now are the shots. 45 seconds to go on the Kane power play. Into the near corner. Taylor Hall passes, and it's down low. Centering pass, kept in at the blue line. Near circle, Blake. Sent down low. Ehlers tried to center it. Far circle, at the point, shot saved by Dobish. He hangs on with 10:02. That was Miller on the blast. 19 seconds to go on the power play. In 08-09, Stahl scored 40 goals. He was the last Kane to reach. Oh, okay. Thanks, Connor. Yeah, in Montreal, we knew it was, it's Caulfield this year, and it was before that, it was, I'm blanking. It was like 93. Oh, I forgot his name already. Vincent Damphus. We looked it up, or we heard it. I think that's what sparked this whole 40-goal thing, because it's more rare nowadays, for sure. All right, sent behind the net. 3 seconds on the power play. It's in the far corner. Carolina still sends one, but it's saved by Dobish at 9:40, and that's the end of the power play. What was the call? Now I got to look up. Oh, yeah, I already knew that. Delay game, puck over glass. I should have just put that in. As soon as we went to commercial, I immediately forgot about it, trying to rip through the scores. Now we have the under 10 media timeout. 3-2 Montreal, 9:40 to play. Yeah. I kind of, it came back to me. I didn't immediately remember. Then I'm like, oh yeah, because it was Vincent Damphus. Oh boy. Yeah, I know 50 is rare. I mean, it took a while to get to 50. And then I think I heard or read or saw, I don't know, that Bobby Hull was the first one to get to 51. Like 50 had been broken, and I think more than one person had done it, but then Hull was the first one to get to 51. That's a lot, even in an 82, even for an 82 game season. Heck, even if it happens next year in an 84 game season. I don't think they played too many 84 game seasons. I want to say it was maybe one or two in the 90s, and now they're going to do it again next year. It should be interesting. Think we got through all the scores. We'll get to the finals when they start rolling in. Devils play the Canes on their next game, I guess. Most teams have never had. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, I figured it's pretty rare. I should look into that. I wonder if there's teams that don't even have a 40. That could be. Maybe only a 30? I don't know. Well, if somebody got kicked from the draw, we'll try again. There's the face-off in the far circle. Evans for Montreal sends it to the far side. Now Hudson finally gets it to neutralize. It's knocked right back in, though. And taken away at the blue line. Ehlers with the puck. Ehlers sends it. No, it's blocked out by the Canadiens. All right, near Ehlers still with the puck. Far circle shot. That may have been saved by Dobish. So they've doubled up the Habs in the shots on goal, but Kane's still down 3-2. All right, Taylor Hall. That shot is blocked by Bolduc. Saucer pass to neutralize. And Carolina waiting on a line change. I see Blake, Taylor Hall out there. Chatfield sends it up. And Blake and somebody crashed into the boards. Puck knocked out to neutral ice, and it's going to be picked up by the Canes. Sent up the near boards. Let's see. Blake sends it to the near corner. Gets hit by Gooley behind the net. Another snapped stick out there. That's at least 2 today. 2 this period, I think, maybe. Saved by Dobish at 8:07. Derek, what's up? Hello, thanks for being here. Utah and Seattle. Oh, okay. Yeah, because they're so new. Seattle especially. And, yeah, that whole thing with the Coyotes record staying in Arizona, I guess. What about, wait, so Golden Knights have had a 40? Right. Gunther, yeah. So the Golden Knights had a 40? I didn't know that. I can't even think who it might be. 8:07 to play. The shots are 34-16. So Dobish with 32 saves tonight. 8:07 to play still. Sent to the slot. Evans takes it behind his own net. Saucer pass to neutral ice. Picked up by Nikishin. He takes it behind his net. He's getting harassed there by Bolduc. He carries the red line and dumps it into the far corner. And not kept out. The Habs were able to dump it out. Oh, neutralized now taken. And an offsides on Montreal? No, play continues. I guess it was delayed offsides. Cheapers. I don't know. These refs and the linesmen especially confuse me sometimes. Sent up and, well, it looked like Carolina was offsides. No call. It's in the far corner. Battle for the puck. Sent to the blue line. Towards the net. And then a frozen puck by Dobish. Most days in first place in the conference this season. Avs 162. Canes 72. Lightning 48. Devils 24. And Caps 8. Caps 8? I guess that was early in the year. 34-16 the shots. William Karlsson had 47 one year. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. William Karlsson. Okay. Face off. Behind the net. Carrier tried to get it out in the far boards. He couldn't. Carrier picks it up in the far corner. Saucers it out. Stick knocked away for a Carolina player. Or no, for a Canadian. And behind the net. Ooh, Gallagher getting hit. He gets it in the near corner, though. 6:45 to play. Still 3-2. Montreal. Pass neutralized. It's going to be delayed offsides. So Chatfield has it in the near circle for Carolina. He sends it to the far side. I can't. Who's he out there with? Oh, Slavin. Never mind. Up ahead, a blast by Ehlers wide into the near boards. Another shot wide, far corner. Newhook couldn't get it out. Oh, no, Miller didn't keep it in. Oh, steal on a breakaway. Demidov towards the net. He scores. He went backhand to forehand and put it past Anderson, and it's suddenly 4-2 Montreal on all of 17 shots. They're getting doubled up in shots. They doubled up in score. 4-2. Bad turnover by Miller. Heads up play by Demidov. Miller just did not get to that puck in time. Demidov took it away, fake deked the heck out of Anderson, drew it on a string from backhand to forehand and tapped it past blocker side high, or blocker side, not, just low, because it was beyond the reach of the left leg of Anderson. Wow, what a heads-up play by Demidov. I don't think there's going to be an assist. That should be unassisted. 6:02 to go now. 6 minutes to go. Suddenly 4-2 Montreal. Montreal. 5:50 to play. It's sent around behind the Montreal net. Not out, though. Far circle shot. Tipped off the netting above the glass. 5:41. And that should be the under 6 media timeout. Montreal up 4-2. Last media timeout. Okay. Wait, is Carlson still on Vegas? I don't know. I'm not familiar with the name. I hadn't been following hockey much other than I'd say the finals 2 years ago and then, last year. But last year it was more just the Blackhawks in the regular season, and then there weren't that many hockey games on like ABC last year. They had the finals 2 years ago, and then I think it was all TNT last year, so I didn't see any of it. All right, let me see if they've got it. Yep, Demidov's 15th unassisted, but yeah, they don't have the visualizer yet. We'll try to get that before I sign out. We will have, don't forget, Ducks Canucks later tonight, about 35 minutes from now. We'll start the live stream. Anaheim at Vancouver. No live stream tomorrow, though. I only get Rangers Maple Leafs. I'm going to take the night off, rest my voice. I just have zero interest in that game, to be honest. Couple of teams playing out the string. Though the Rangers are better on the road. All right, good. Still 1-0 Kings. Byfield from Armia and Doughty. That's good. All right, here's the visualizer. It looks like we are back from commercial. So, yeah, hold on. Let me just do it again. So they make a pass. Ehlers off the boards and misplayed by Miller, and he was slow to get to it. Demidov takes it away, shows backhand, goes forehand, and puts it past Anderson to the near post to the blocker side. All right. Face off in the far circle. They've already kicked, I think, Aho out of the draw. Face off sent out of the zone, though, by Carolina. Chatfield going back to pick it up. Slavkovsky there, too, but Chatfield sends it up. It's in front of the Montreal bench. It's in the near boards. Sent around by Caulfield, and now out to the neutral zone. Chatfield picks it up, but now it's sent out again by Montreal. They beat out the icing. Suzuki has the puck. Carolina player lost his stick, got it back. Far circle shot, save, I think. Taken behind the net into the near corner. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Carolina down by 2. Pass was deflected. Taken out by Carolina. Aho up the middle. He gets hit. Knocked off the puck. But centering pass just missed the stick. And Hall couldn't keep it in. Texier has it. He centers it towards the net. Shot. Save. Good save by Anderson to keep it 4-2. With 4.5 to play. Breakaway and a shot. Nice save. Somehow Stan Coven got into the clear. Now a saucer pass clear to the neutral ice. And Carolina sends it up. Blake with the puck. Near circle. Shot. Save. And held on, I think. Yes, held on by Dobish at 4:14. 35-18, but I think they're about to update. It's got to be at least one shot on goal for Carolina. I think 2, that breakaway and the last one. Great pass, and Stankoven was just doing like a mini deke. He didn't, like at the end, wasn't too much mystery. He was going forehand, at least to me. And Dolbish made the save. All right, they did pull Anderson. And I think Carolina just used their timeout. We'll confirm if the play-by-play has it. Well, it doesn't say it, but this has got to be what happened. NHL.com is so slow lately. I'm just going to say it is. Yep, Canes TV. I finally see that where they put it. All right, timeout over. Anderson's been pulled for the extra attacker. The faceoff will be in Montreal zone after the save. Stahl versus Deneau. Nobody won it. It's taken by Montreal, sent down the length of the ice, but wide of the net. So this is going to be icing. 4:06.
Just watch Jordan Stahl just immediately because now he can choose. Now he goes to hit the side that prefers him. They're both lefties, he and Deneau.
All right, Stahl versus Deneau. Just drop the puck, man. Nope, we're going to get a false start. Oh, my Lord. Come on, man. Just drop the puck. There we go. Carolina won the draw. Ehlers to the point for Nikishin. Nice shot and a great nice glove save there by Dobish at 4:02. All right, that had to be on net. I'm putting 38-18. 4:02 to play. Carolina's pulled Anderson. Near circle face-off. Sent around the boards and out by Montreal. Picked up by Nikishin in his own zone. And a drop pass. 3:50 to play in the third. Sent on net, and Dobish decides to freeze it at 3:44. Don't know if that one's going to count as a shot. NHL.com hasn't done it. Montreal TV has. Make that Carolina TV has. All right. Face off in the far circle. Stahl did not win it. Montreal sends it up the near boards and out down the length of the ice for icing at 3:37. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's what I thought. As of now, they have not counted that as a Carolina shot. I think on that dump in. I never know if they count it or not, truthfully. I guess it depends on the score. I don't know. Face-off. Stahl does not win it again. And sent around by the Habs and to the neutral ice this time. 3:30 to play in the third. Oh, pass. And a long dump in, but taken in the far circle. Knocked away. Another shot. That is another block. I think. Who blocked that one? I think it was Jarvis. Aho pass. Dump in by Carolina, but taken away. Slavkovsky pass. Got it to Evans. It's in front of the benches. And Carolina getting a line change, and they have the puck in their near circle. 2:50 to play in the third. 4-2 Montreal. To the far corner, pardon me. Kyrie trying to dig it out. Jarvis kept it in for Carolina. No, that was Slavin. Pardon me. Shot saved by Dobish. It's in the far corner. And now it gets away towards the crease. Frozen puck by Dobish. A little bit of pushing and shoving at 2:22 to go in the third. All right, they say 40-18. I'm going to wait for NHL.com to confirm. All right. Well, let's check. Did they just put empty net? I was going to say he's been out of the game for a while. I don't think NHL.com had reflected that. All right, it is 40. Yeah. He's been out for like almost 2 minutes. And this is the first time NHL.com put empty net. All right, kept in though. Ehlers far circle. That shot was like way off target. Did not get all of it. In the far corner. Puck is pinned up against the boards. Now it's sent out. And it's going to be far enough for icing at 1:58. Carolina already used their timeout in the second period to start a 5-on-3. No, I mean Montreal already did. And Carolina just used it before this. They pulled for the extra attacker. 1:58 to play. Face off in the far circle. Carolina controls it at the blue line. Up the middle. Shot from the far circle. Rebound into the near boards. Kept in by another shot. Let's see. Who kept that in? Ehlers. Ehlers keeps it in again. It's in the far corner. Anderson tried to get out. Kept in again by Carolina. Now we're down to a minute and a half to go here in the third, though. And it's into the far corner. Blue line keeper. Now it's sent down the ice by Montreal, but into the near board, so no icing. 1:10 dump in by Carolina to the far corner. They led 2-0 early. 7:09 into the first, and an empty net goal sent in with 1 minute to go. That'll do it. Montreal, looks like it's Evans. They take a 5-2 lead. And yeah, they'll put Anderson back in for the rest of the game. Let's see, the puck may have hit the side of the net. That's earlier replay. I'm trying to see what happened here. Yeah, the Carolina had a couple good chances. Can you guys show the goal, for God's sakes? Carolina TV? That was a long one from the far circle again, I believe, by Evans. Boy, I don't even remember ending the poll. At some point I ended the poll. Maybe Sinbin Admin did or somebody else. 43. Okay, they had to have gotten a shot on goal for the empty netter. It was Evans, and his 11th. Carrier got the assist. All right, under 30 to go. Let's see, 21 seconds to go. In the near corner. Yeah, again, the final score won't really reflect it. This was a tight game for a long time. Shot and a save with 10.3 remaining. Should be another shot on goal, yeah. So 42 saves tonight, if that last one counted, which I assume, for Dobish. Wow. .3 to play. It's in the near corner. I don't think anybody's going to do anything. They're all just kind of leaning on the puck in the corner, and that's it. That's the end of the game. Montreal wins 5-2. And 60% of the 50 votes were correct. So that sounds like 30 for Montreal and 20 for Carolina. But yeah, they were up 2-0, and it took a while for the Canadiens. They were only up 3-2 like halfway through the game, but they got a fourth goal in the third from Demidov on a great play at the neutral ice. Takeaway. Bad turnover by Miller of Carolina. And then Jake Evans added the empty netter. So, all right, 5-2 is your final. 40. Oh, man, they say 43 shots. That last one had to have been on, but so as of now, 41 saves for Dobish. 3-game road trip for Carolina, apparently. I don't know if that wrapped up or not. Don't forget, we do have Ducks versus Canucks about 20 minutes from now. We'll get the live stream going for that one. No live streams, no hockey, no live streams tomorrow. We'll be back with the doubleheader, though, Thursday. Blue Jackets, Canadiens at 6:05 and Oilers, Golden Knights at 8:45, the second game of the ESPN doubleheader. All right. Okay, I'll go through the scores real quick. We'll just go through the finals. Jackets 3, Flyers 2 in Philly. Blackhawks 4, Islanders 3. The Lee got a goal, and somebody else must have got a goal. Wait, oh no, that's right. It goes the other way when it's over. Richie scored late. Holmstrom scored in the third, but they fell a goal short at home. Hawks win 4-3 over the Isles. Panthers win at home in a shootout over the... Oh, gosh darn it. So, yeah, I don't want to root for the Panthers, but then they give up a point to the Kraken. 5-4 Panthers over the Kraken in a shootout. We'll look at the standings, I think, during the second game. Senators 3, Wings 2 in Detroit. Just finished Habs over the Canes in Montreal, 5-2. All right, we have Ducks Canucks coming up. Oilers Mammoth, no score, 14-40 in the first. That game's on Hulu. Kings up 1-0 over the Flames after 1. Jets 3, Knights 1 at second intermission. Sissons finally got the Knights on the board at 10:29 of the second. Devils 4, Stars 3, second intermission. Jason Robertson and Wyatt Johnson, and suddenly a 1-goal game, each in the second period, second intermission now. Predators at home in Nashville up 6-2 on the Sharks, 2:13 in the second. Blues 1-0 over the Caps, second intermission. Wild 3, Lightning 3. Radish tied it up apparently. And Gensel, they were down 3-1. Just about to start the third. Avs 6, as Dan just pointed out. Avs 6, Penguins 2, only 2:05 to go. That game's almost over. Leafs up 3-2 on the Bruins and on the power play with 21 seconds to go. All right, thanks so much for watching. I think that's going to do it for me. Got to get ready for the next one. Hope to see you in that next one. If not, soon after. Take care. Have a great Tuesday night. Have a terrific Wednesday and Thursday if I don't see you till Thursday. But hope to see you soon for Ducks Canucks. Like, subscribe before you head on out if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. Follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account as well. Thanks again, everybody. Signing out for now. We'll be back in a little over 15 minutes. Until then, take care, be well. Simbin Stream saying goodbye.